Welcome, foolish mortals.
Time to be turning around. If only you could.
Cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness!
Hey, Henry, what's holding you up? Let's get on with the show. We can't hang around here all day.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
There's no turning back now.
This is the greatest show!
It's coming on the burning lights. With the runaways are running tonight. Impossible comes true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Now it's time for the WDW Beyond the Gates podcast with your hosts, Michael Hurley and Gary Aruda. That's right. This is the WDW Beyond the Gates podcast, episode number 544, recorded from the D. Fauntleroy Studios in Kent County, Rhode Island, and sunny Southwest Florida. I'm your host, Gary, joined as always by my co-host and my cousin, Mike, down in Florida. How are you doing today, Michael?
Fantastic.
What's new?
Not much.
No?
No.
That's good. You excited for September? You got a big trip coming up.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not.
That's like your parks trip, isn't it?
Yeah, this is my parks trip. This is when I go to the parks.
You don't sound too excited.
I don't like the end of summer, even though I live in paradise. I used to get so depressed when I was in your
Going back to
shoes.
school. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd hear the NFL on CBS song, and you knew it was done. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. It's over. What are you going to do?
There's nothing you can do, Podge. You just keep going.
Time marches on, does it not?
But yeah, I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to the trips. Last year was eye-opening with the crowd sizes in September, so I'm like, we got to go every September. It's crazy.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be just as slow. I'm sure
It looks even worse now.
Oh, really?
I saw crowd sizes of like 2s and 3s
That's wild.
this upcoming week.
Because when I was there in July, it was showing like crowds like 6s and 7s, and it felt dead.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Well, you were there, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there were times where it was a little busy, but for the most part, it wasn't like crazy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're struggling, but I'll tell you what. I'll give them some credit. They really outdid themselves with the concert series that's coming.
Oh boy,
this fall.
You're not a fan, huh?
I mean, you're 10 years younger than me, so maybe you might know a band or two. But I looked at this list.
There's a lot in my wheelhouse. So it is. This is my indicator that I'm now the old guy.
Okay.
Because they're catering to me because I'm
All
the old guy now. When we first started this podcast, you were the old guy.
So even a generation before me, we had the Spinners.
Yeah, now I'm the old guy. So now they're trying to get all the people when I was a teenager. But I guess we could just get into it, right? We're going to talk about the concerts.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call them.
It looks like there's a lot of filler. You could tell by the picture they use. It's like the same generic picture.
But do you remember too, like 2-3 years ago, it would be like famous for these hits, and now you don't. You got to actually like Google these clowns.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not putting that on.
Famous for sailing, Laura.
Well, I mean, like, all right, the first night, August 29th, is the Finesse Party Band. That's like a house band. They're probably a cover band.
Okay.
They're just gonna play, but they used to not even do that. They used to have real acts every single day of the festival. Like pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Like on a Tuesday, you could go see somebody. It may not be someone you like, but usually the bigger acts came on the weekend. But now they have like house bands playing during the week. It's a little disappointing. But on the 30th and 31st of August, they have the Fray. Are you familiar with the Fray parts?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
They have How to Save a Life. You know that song. Step one. You would know it if you heard it. That's the only
Okay.
song of theirs that I know.
Okay.
How to save a life.
Okay. Yes, I know that. Do, 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 do.
So that's their big hit. But they're like late 90s, 2000s. Like that's their era. I think that was from like 2005. That hit. So, which is now 20 years ago. So they're going back.
Where did I go wrong? I
Yeah,
lost a friend. Yep.
that's them. Yeah. And then September 1st and 2nd, they have Sugar Ray. They've been there before.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
sure
they're
you know.
terrible.
Yeah, but they've been around. They're at least
Yeah, they've been
famous.
around, but they're terrible.
Then we go back to the Finesse Party Band September 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So if you happen to be there on a Tuesday,
If you
Wednesday,
missed them the first time, you'll get them the second time, right?
yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they get the cover bands coming
I
in.
had my golf game this week. Let me see if I can make it up the following week. Ew.
September 6th and 7th, we have Hoobastank. Do you know Hoobastank?
No, I don't.
The reason I found the reason for me to change who I used to be. The reason to start over new. Reason is you. I'm not a perfect person. You've heard that song for sure.
I don't know.
Again, they're like late 90s. The reason, 2003. I don't know any of their. No, Running Away. Why are you running away? That's 2001. This was like my college years. I'd get Hoobastank going once in a while. September 8th and 9th. Now, this would be one I would go see. Yellow Card. They're fantastic. I love Yellow Card. I've seen them in concert before. I paid to see them in concert.
Where did you see them?
Lupo's in Providence.
Well, okay, so let's hear a couple of their songs. I'm unfamiliar with their genre.
There's a place down on Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt all right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night.
Is this like a bubblegum band or?
No, they're like a pop punk band is what you would call them. And I could find you now, things would get better. They have like a violin in the song. You've heard this.
Okay, I still don't know.
Some way, somehow. I like Yellow Card. They have another one too.
I've got 4 songs queued up on the soundboard, and
none of them were Yellow Card.
Obviously, we have yet for me to hit that button.
Oh, Way Away was good. Yeah, I like them, so I know a few of their songs.
Okay,
but Ocean Avenue was their big one.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because now this is obviously your show, where a few years ago it was my show.
Yeah.
So you're living in sunny Southwest Florida. Are you making that trip to go up there to watch this band?
Yellow Card, absolutely.
And eating at Le Chefs de France, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd probably do the package for them.
Okay.
I like them. Hoobastank, no. The Fray, no. Sugar Ray, no. But Yellow Card, they would be up there for me. I like them. Now we have the Hooligans, September 10th, 11th, and 12th. They're another cover band, I assume.
Isn't that what you used to call like 20 years ago or 50 years ago? You would call like the Menace Kids?
Yeah,
right?
Hooligans, exactly.
Hooligans. Were you a hooligan?
I would probably say no.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
No.
I wasn't an angel, but I was a good kid.
Yeah, you didn't do any like proper.
No, I didn't do any stupid stuff.
You were just a dope.
Yeah, goofball. Would get into fist fights if somebody blocked my shot or somebody struck me out. I might throw the bat at them, but I mean, other than that,
yeah, normal stuff.
Yeah, some of us matured.
How about Tiffany, September 13th and 14th?
Are you familiar with any of her stuff?
Hey, I know her stuff. She's been at Eat to the Beat for like 20 years.
Do you know this one?
Running just as fast as we can, holding on to. This is a cover though. I'm more familiar with the original.
What's the original?
It's the same song, but I think it was by like a Motown band. I don't know who sang it.
We're alone now.
Tommy James and the Shondells were the original.
Okay.
I'm familiar with that one, but I do know the song from Tiffany. So you're okay with Tiffany?
I like Tiffany, yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Mercy Me, September 15th and 16th. I think this is when they start sprinkling in like the the Christian rock bands. Because I'm not familiar with Mercy.
I don't know any of these Christian rock bands.
Mercy me. They're playing at the Dunkin' Donuts Center. They're playing a 10,000-seat arena.
Wow.
Mercy Me. I still don't know who they are. Contemporary Christian music band founded in Edmond, Oklahoma. Lead vocalist Bart Millard, percussionist Robbie Schaffer, bassist Nathan Cochran, and guitarist Michael Schuser.
You know
and
you're
Barry
a Christian band when you're from Edmond, Oklahoma.
Yeah, no kidding. Their new album, Always Only Jesus, is available now. Then we have Foreigner's Journey, September 17th, 18th, and 19th. I'm guessing that's another cover band because they have just a generic picture. September
Foreigner's
20th
Journey.
and 21st, we have Sheila E. That's an 80s band, right? Or singer.
Big dreams. She won't be glamorous touch. The man's touch.
I don't know that song.
Without enough, it ain't much. Do 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 do. Are
you
you
like
familiar
Sheila
with
E?
that one?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I've heard of Sheila E., but I'm not familiar with that song. We have.
Those would have been played at our Pilgrim Mixers back in the day, Pards. I
okay.
don't think you went to those, did you?
I wasn't invited. No, I was a little young.
I don't think your parents would have let you go.
Probably not.
You were
But I don't think
probably
I would have
7
wanted
or
to.
8.
Yeah. Is that someone you would go see or not really?
If I was there, sure, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. September 22nd and 23rd, we have The Wanted, which is a new act, and I don't know who they are. Apparently, they're a boy band. I've never heard of them. British boy band consisting of a fun bunch of people. I don't know. Managed by Scooter Braun. He's the guy that stole all the songs from people. Dion Diaz, September 24th, 25th, and 26th. I don't know who that is. That's during the week, so they're probably just a house band.
All right.
Then we have Luis Figueroa on September 27th. He's only doing one day, so I wonder if he's a popular act. I don't know who he is. Luis Figueroa songs. He's a 4-time Grammy-nominated singer and songwriter of Puerto Rican origin in the Latin pop and tropical music genre.
All righty.
So all his songs are in Spanish. Sure, it's good. Some of that music is good, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. So he's playing one night on the 27th. Then we have Maui Ricky on September 28th and 29th. Again, not familiar with these gentlemen.
Jamming.
They're a pop duo. Mao and Ricky is a Venezuelan Latin pop and reggaeton duo formed by singer-songwriter brothers Mauricio Alberto Regulero Rodriguez and Ricardo Andres Ricky Regulero Rodriguez. Okay. One of their songs is called Miami. One is called Ouch. But I don't know. I'd probably skip those. I don't think those are intended for me.
No, I'm all set with. Yeah,
I'm not the target audience there.
No.
September 30th, we have Jesse and Joy.
Okay.
And I've
Sounds
never
like
heard...
that sounds like one of those talk shows. Like those weekday talk shows.
Kind of does, you're right.
Jesse and Joy.
Jesse and Joy is a Mexican pop duo formed in 2005 by brother and sister Jesse and Joy in Mexico City. Found in 2005. They've won Latin Grammys for Record of the Year. Yeah, not again, not in my wheelhouse for sure. On October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we have Latin Ambition during the week. October 4th and 5th, we have Aloe Black, who I think I've heard of, but I don't know what he sings, what songs he sings. He's an American singer and rapper. He's best known for his guest performance on Avicii's 2013 single, Wake Me Up. Yeah, I don't know. Not familiar with Aloe Black.
If this was a high school class, I would have been sleeping probably 20 minutes ago. I would have started off reading my Sports Illustrated, then I would be head bobbing by now.
We have Joey Fatone, October 6th and 7th. He was NSYNC or a Backstreet Boy. I forget which one.
Okay.
I think he was an NSYNC, actually, Joey Fatone.
Yeah.
He's a big Disney nerd, so he's probably like using
Gave him a little discount.
Yeah.
Because I can't see that they paid any of these other performers.
It's pretty.
Anything.
Yeah, it's pretty not great for sure. We have Funkified, October 8th, 9th, and 10th. Again, that's like the house band during the week.
Okay.
We have We the Kings, October 11th and 12th. That's a Christian band. I know that. They played before. I think I made fun of them in the year past. Switchfoot, October 13th and 14th. I know Switchfoot. I don't remember what they sang. Oh, Meant to Live. Okay. I know that song. We were meant to live for so much more. We lost ourselves. Do you know that song?
No.
Something to depth inside. We were meant to live for so much more. Probably if you heard them sing it and not me, you might remember it.
Hey, don't underestimate your talent.
That's true. Good point. We have Gilly and the Girl Band, October 15th, 16th, and 17th. Then we have David Archuleta, October 18th and 19th. He was a American Idol guy, right?
Oh, no. The only people, there were like 3 people who ever made it in the 30 years of American Idol that are worth anything. Oh, this guy finished second, yeah. Person who finished
early
first
on,
sucked.
right?
Huh?
He was in one of the earlier seasons.
I mean, Carrie Underwood, and there's a couple others. I don't know any of these stiffs.
Yeah. I don't know much about him. I don't know any songs that he sings. We have William Ocean, October 20th and 21st. You're a big William Ocean guy, aren't you?
I love Billy Ocean.
Can't go wrong with that.
He's got a lot of hits.
Yeah.
And yes, that would be, now that you asked, thanks for asking, Gary. I would drive up there just to see Billy Ocean.
I was going to say that's one of your go-tos.
Yeah.
Although you've said that. Have you seen
And I
him there?
haven't. Because you're always good acts. I had to see Christopher Cross every year.
No, that's true. Now it makes it easier for you to go
You
see
know, it
him.
makes it way easier.
October 23rd and 24th, we have Hayfire. They're like a local band. And then Hanson's doing 4 nights.
Wow.
October 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. Obviously, Mbop, songs like that. They've been together for a long time. Obviously, they're brothers. They always play at this thing. They have that beer that's always in EPCOT during the festival, the Hops.
Oh.
They make a beer. I think they're big Disney nerds too, so they kind of do it in conjunction with that. We have Evolution Motown for the cover band during the week, the 29th, 30th, and 31st of October. And now we're wrapping it up in November here. We have...
I thought we're coming on 20 minutes. I thought this was only going to be a 7-minute show. So
That's what you thought. Yeah, I'm really trying to stretch this out here. But I'm looking at November, and there might not be much to say.
Wow.
We have Haley Reinhart featuring Casey Abrams, Janelle Parrish, and Justin Lee Schultz. November 1st and 2nd. I don't know who any of those people are.
Never heard of them.
I got no idea.
You know what I feel like right now? I feel like I'm taking my SATs all over again. And like you're just saying like Steve Melnick and the Hoodlums.
Yeah.
And which song were they known by? And I'm just right at this point, I'm just saying C. I'm just doing like the C, A, D, E, back to A, over to B. I mean, this is you didn't do your SATs like that, did you, Parts?
You're just guessing. No.
There was never a pattern when you were like A. Because there would be a couple where it's got to be 3 B's in a row. So I'm going to do the 3 B's in a row right now.
Yeah, you got to do that.
You hope that you were doing a number 3 pencil instead of a number 2 at that time. Okay, so anyways,
I don't know who any of the, I don't know.
I woke up again. Who do we have now in November?
Haley Reinhart featuring
Haley
Casey.
Reinhart.
I think they're from Postmodern Jukebox, and they sing songs like they do cover songs in like an old school style. So they'll sing like a modern song, like it's from the 50s. So that's kind of an interesting idea. November 3rd and 4th, we have Boys to Men. They always play. That's always a very popular.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're good.
I wouldn't go see them, but I at least know who they are.
If I was there, I would see them. I would go check it out. They have a lot of hits. November 5th, 6th, and 7th, Sugar Vibe. That's the cover band.
Okay.
November 8th and 9th, we have Magic, who's new, and I don't know who they are. Let's see. Magic songs. I don't know who these people are. I can't even Google them. I'm doing Magic Band, and I'm getting Disney Magic Bands coming up in my Google results. Magic the Band. Here we go. They're a Canadian reggae fusion band from Toronto, based in Los Angeles. I don't know any of these songs. Oh, is that... This says Rude is theirs. I don't know if that's that song. Why'd you have to be so rude? Don't you know we're humans too? Have you ever heard that song?
Yes, I know that one.
I'm gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl. So I think that's them. So that's their big hit. That's a good song.
That's fine. That's okay.
So they're going to be there November 8th and 9th. And then November 10th and 11th, we have Parmalee, who's also new. And I don't know.
He used to be like a swing back for the Miami Dolphins. Do you remember Bernie Parmalee?
Bernie Parmalee, yeah. He was in like Tecmo Super Bowl back then.
Was he?
Yeah.
Guy was always dangerous. He'd always rush for like 62 yards, but he always had like that 52-yarder that killed you, you know?
Yeah, he was like a third down back, right?
Yeah, Bernie Parmalee. I think Danny Marino used to hand off to him.
So Parmalee is an American country music band consisting of brothers Matt Thomas and Scott Thomas, along with their cousin Barry Knox and Josh McSwain, who's a best friend since childhood. They're from Parmalee, North Carolina, so that's where they get the name
okay.
from.
So there's where the name came from, huh?
I guess so. I don't know country music, and I don't know any of these songs that are in there, but I imagine country's huge, so they're probably very popular. November 12th, 13th, and 14th, we have the M80s. Again, that's like the cover band. The 15th and 16th, we have Smash Mouth. Of course, you know their song, All-Star. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on. So that'll be popular. People like that.
What's that?
People will like that. That'll be a popular one. And then wrapping it up on the 17th and 18th, we have 98 Degrees. That's like a 90s boy band. They were very popular when I was in high school. A lot of the girls like 98 Degrees. I don't remember what songs they sing. Yeah, I don't know any of these. I'm looking at them.
Girls that you went to school with weren't big Michael Jackson fans?
No, he was kind of...
Was he kind of out of it by then?
Creep by then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's definitely becoming more segmented though. You look at there's like a few Christian groups, there's a few like Spanish singing groups, couple country, couple like 90s, early 2000s, and then they still have a couple of the 80s like Tiffany and Billy Ocean. So it's a lot more segmented. It used to be all like in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, it was all good. Now it's all garbage.
Well, it's not all garbage.
It's trash. You're gonna walk by some of these Christian bands. There's gonna be 7 people in there.
No, I think they bring in a ton of people.
Nah, this is trash. All garbage.
I think they bring in a ton of people.
No, they should be embarrassed. This is the last
think
time
so?
we're gonna do this show. I mean, we did the food last week, which was it looked like Curtis Stone's Sleepy Hollow or that wherever the hell he was. Did you look at those? Not.
That's bad.
I mean, that's what Food and Wine's turned into.
There's 3 things about that. One,
just Denty more beef stew
Hold
like
on.
in a sugar cone
hold on.
for $13.50.
There's a lot that had to happen for you to get that into my mind.
What?
One, somebody had to like sit down and come up with that recipe in Disney Food.
Did you read the recipe?
No, I didn't want to. 2,
Let me read it to you.
no, hold on. 2, he had to look at that menu and say, "Oh, that sounds really good," and order that. And then 3, it had to come out, and he looked at it and said, "This looks so damn good. I'm going to take a picture of it and post it to Facebook for you to screenshot and then send to me." That's like 3 huge mistakes to happen. Read this monstrosity. It looks so bad.
Fairfax Fair. Hang on a second. Here, give me
Like
some.
if you got this at your elementary school, you would be like repulsed by it, wouldn't you? Like, remember how bad the food was at elementary school?
Yeah, we called the pizza elephant scabs.
Yeah.
Here, keep trying to fill time here.
No, you're struggling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. And I like filthy food, but that just looks so bad. Like August day in Orlando, just sitting down eating that dirt.
Here you go. It's called the barbecued beef brisket bowl, $15.29.
Okay.
Braised beef tossed in barbecue sauce and topped with pickled jalapenos, red onion, bacon, and corn chips, served on house-made queso sauce and mashed potatoes in a waffle bowl.
Oh no. So there's a waffle bowl with potatoes,
with Fritos.
and then cheese, and
With
then that
mashed
dirt
potatoes
that
and
looks like
Fritos.
it came out of a baby's diaper. And then they put like Fritos on top of it.
Yeah.
That's so vile.
Barbecued beef brisket bowl. It's what's for dinner. Wow.
That's messed up. But needless to say, that's not on your short list to go try.
No, not at all. I saw that picture. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what?
You don't want some meat in a waffle cone?
With Fritos, mashed potatoes, and Spam? No, I'm all set.
Spam.
I'd much rather have that hot dog you had at the All-Stars.
That was bad.
I'd still rather have that, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Because it was the beers that hurt you the next day.
I think it was.
I think the hot dog pushed you over the edge.
The hot dog wasn't helpful.
But I think whatever Curtis Stone had, if you just top that off with water, you're gonna feel the same way you did the next day.
That's true. Without having a sip of alcohol, and it might not even take till the next day. It might be like 25 minutes later.
Wow.
It's pretty bad. Do you want to wrap things up here, Parts?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You know where you could find us. Our YouTube page is youtube.com/@WDWBTG. You can go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok @WDWBTG. Our Facebook group is WDW Beyond the Gates Podcast Family. Our website, WDWBTG.com. Please subscribe wherever you download podcasts. Email us, info@WDWBTG.com, Mike@WDWBTG.com, and Gary @WDWBTG.com. Is there anything else you want me to mention here? Any final thoughts or questions about anything going on?
No, we're good.
You did want to mention one thing. Our new podcast, Addicted to DVC, has been on this RSS feed. It's going to go to its own RSS feed after this week's episode coming up. So go and subscribe to our new podcast, Addicted to DVC.
It's on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcasts.
So if you've been listening to it because it's been popping up in your RSS feed and you're enjoying it, please follow us over to the new feed so we can keep it separate over there. We do appreciate that. All right, that's going to do it for episode number 544 of the WDW Beyond the Gates podcast. For my co-host Mike, my name is Gary. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. M-I-C
See you real soon.
K-E-Y
Why? Because we like you.
M-O